defense? What'd you think of it?
I thought it was good. I thought everybody's was good, much improved tonight. The starters got us off to a great start defensively and offensively. The bench picked us up. We got a bit of a slow start out of the gate second half. They made a run. We showed a lot of resilience. Stuck together, stayed real positive, and then made a push at the end. So the game had everything, to test the team's will and togetherness, and we needed it. We needed it. Washington's a very talented team, and we saw a little bit of everything out there. So it was a lot of good things.
What was the key to weathering the second half run that the Wizards made? What was different compared to a game like Atlanta?
Just resilience, experience. Guys have been through some of this stuff together now, and that's meaningful. And so, and also an understanding that it's got to start defensively. Holding off their run started with stops on defense, and then aggressive plays offensively. So, been a long time since we won a game. Feels good to win. Quick turnaround though. Not much rest here. We're looking forward to getting back out there tomorrow.
Is the jump that Dorian has made from the last time he was playing to what he's doing now one of just the biggest that you've had around here recently?
Well, we've had a lot of good jumps, really. I mean, Dennis Smith's making big gains. Dodo's making big gains. DeAndre's made gains in some areas, real significant ones. Barnes, look at him. I mean, that guy, where he's coming in 2 years' time is amazing. And it's all hard work by the players. That's what it is. And so, I'm real happy for all these guys, proud of them, but they're putting the work in.
You said before the game you felt like Barnes was getting close and been putting in extra work. What do you think he showed tonight?
Yeah, I think he's right there. I think he's right there. We last couple of days put in some more actions for him to feature him in crunch time. To have another place to go with the ball other than just Dennis and Luka. And he responded. He got to the free throw line. He made big shots after timeouts. He's got a diverse game. He can make the three. He can drive it. He's a good mid-range player, and he can play in the post. And defensively, his individual defensive ratings are at the top of our team this year, which is another great sign.
Talk about Wesley Matthews. He started off very strong, 5 for 5 from the three-point in the first half. Just talk about his play.
He was big on the run in the second quarter, late first, second quarter, with shooting, with leadership, with ball movement. He was involved in a lot of plays, and he's a guy that gets us going. He gets us going with his grit, with his leadership, and with his will to win. And so it's great to see. I love when he gets going out there offensively. It's fun to watch.
Rick, could you talk about that sequence where I think they got within 6 and Dennis threw a nice tip up to DeAndre and then came back and followed with a fancy pass to Harrison for another basket?
Yeah, very big sequence. And this is where you got to trust your players. I mean, we're playing better basketball in flow situations off misses by far than we are off of set plays. And the temptation oftentimes in coaching is to grind and know where the ball's going and things like that down the stretch. But Dennis has earned the trust. He's earned the trust. Doesn't mean he doesn't make mistakes, but he's seeing things, and those two plays were real pivotal plays in the game, and it just kept them at a distance, which was important.
How do you think your defense played together tonight in terms of being cohesive and working with each other?
I didn't hear the beginning of that.
How did you think your team played defensively in terms of working together as a unit?
Well, we played well. I mean, we held a dynamic team to 100 points. We were holding below a point per possession the entire first half. They got it going a little in the second half, obviously, and they got loose a few times and made a run. But again, I liked our resilience, and I liked our collective commitment, and, we gotta build on it, simple as that.
What
Based
was
on
the
that-
difference in tonight's start versus maybe some of the other ones? that
She's
ended
asking
up
a
wisely?
question.
In previous press conferences, post-game, you've mentioned the first quarter being a really pivotal point of getting this team going. Y'all kept the Wizards under 30 points. Can you expand on any thoughts based on that, what you thought?
Well, we kept them under 25, which is really good, and we had a 35-pointer ourselves. So that kind of start is always going to go a long way toward the big picture of your chances to win an NBA game. And so, and again, I thought the way the starters got us off to start the game was probably the biggest key to the whole thing.